We are mortgage professionals. That's what we do. We've got incredible rates that compete with all the banks throughout the country. So our rates, as well as our knowledge, but even more important to that is what's important to me is our personal touch. We train our loan officers to make everyone feel important. That's whether we can actually do a loan for a borrower or not. If we cannot do a loan for a borrower and we don't call a consumer back, that's not making them feel important. We try to educate and communicate through the process. And if in fact we can do the loan for the borrower, we communicate and educate throughout the process as well.
It was very overwhelming building our home, being there all the time and making all these decisions, and knowing that Ameritrust was working with us and my realtor gave me a peace of mind that I never had to pick up the phone to make a phone call to check on that as I was worrying about everything else.
A lot of our loan officers, especially for our local clients, they will actually drive to the house, go over the rest of the documents with the borrower before they even submit the loan, explain things in detail with them. During closings, we do a lot of closings in-house. Loan officer will sit with the borrower, make sure that they're comfortable, explain anything.
Our rates and closing costs are very, very competitive in our industry. In fact, we've got a lot of bank employees that are doing loans with Ameritrust because they've found that our rates are as competitive, or if not, sometimes lower, and our fees are sometimes even lower.
With the advanced technology that we use at Ameritrust, we're always communicating with the borrower. They even get videos that show the company, who we are, what we believe in, a picture of where we're at in Charlotte. We're an actual company. We try to do everything paperless. In other words, we're not having files being shipped by UPS, as minimal as we can. With that technology, we can shoot stuff between the borrower to us and our lenders at a much quicker pace than overnight or using a paper file.
When people are selecting a mortgage company, the most important component in which company they choose, who's going to give them the knowledge, and who's going to guide them and walk them through the process is who they feel like they can trust.
What happens when the loan officers first get a call from the borrowers? Comes in, gets transferred to the sales floor, or what we like to call the pit, which is the central, the kind of the heart of the office. They're going to get with the borrower, get exactly what the borrower needs to do, structure the deal for them, and kind of accomplish all their goals for them. Once they do that, they're getting all the required information from the borrower, their signed documents, any income and stuff like that. They kind of put it together in what we call a package. The package they then take to our processing department. Our processors then go through that information, kind of digest it, make sure we're not missing anything.
We deal directly with the lenders and get the loans closed, funded, speak with the customers, get them on board just throughout the whole process and make sure everything goes smooth.
They then will submit it to the lender. They're our final decision maker, so if they need anything else, typically in 4 to 5 business days, they'll let us know, hey, we need a little bit more information. At that point, the loan goes from processing to our closing department. The closers will then get with the borrower, the loan officer, and with the title company, and we will schedule the closing for you, which typically these days is about 10 to 14 business days from the initial submission of the loan.
The expertise of our team is phenomenal. Each loan officer is licensed by the state. They go through an education course. They have to be tested. They have to pass a test by the state examiner. Before that, they go through a multiple of training exercises with Ameritrust before they're even allowed to speak to a customer.
Because of the great rate we were able to get at Ameritrust, we were able to build the house of our dreams. We were able to get more than we ever imagined for our money, and it turned into be a beautiful project.
The common theme that our customers provide to us after they've closed their loan with Ameritrust is truly about our service and how we've made every customer feel important, how we've educated the customer, and how they've walked away feeling with a sense of ease that they came to the right place.